Hello everyone, I'm back with another video about records again. Something interesting happened today. There's been a couple of records I bought from Bandcamp based in Europe and they both arrived today. So I'm going to open them up and show them and give some thoughts about them. They're records from bands that I have previously bought on Bandcamp before, so I kind of made a double purchase, buying the digital download first and then the record later. But it was well worth it. I don't mind supporting bands that I really like this. And there are two packages. Interesting story behind them. I got a card from the post office on Friday saying that a package was available for me to pick up in the local post office on Sunday, which is weird because they're not open on Sundays. So I went today, and as I stepped out the door, this was sitting on the doorstep, one of the packages I was waiting for. And this is the one from Germany. So that was good, and I went down there thinking, I wonder if they made a mistake and they gave me the card and then sent the package anyway. But no, this one was there. As you can see, it's packaged a bit thicker and stuff, and it rattles around. This is the one from the Czech Republic. So I think I'll start with, let's see, what have we got? Which one do I want to start with? I'll do this one since I've got it in hand. And this is the one I heard about first. So I've just got a little knife with me here just in case I need a hand opening any of these. But I'll try not to be boring while I'm doing it. These silly unboxing videos. Hey, it's like Christmas. Opening packaging paper. So this is the first time I've actually bought records from Bandcamp. I've done plenty of like digital downloads from them, but usually the postage to Australia makes it cost prohibitive. So, oh, this is like past the parcel. It's wrapped again underneath. So yeah, I find right now buying anything from the States is that postage is horrendous from the States at the moment. But right now from Europe it isn't too bad as long as you're not paying too much for the initial product. And usually it's the opposite. Sorry, I just dropped something there. Usually it's the opposite. It's the United States that the postage is alright, and and places in Europe tend to charge like wounded bulls. But okay, yeah, as you think, pass the parcel, second layer. Let's do this. La-di-da-da-da. Oh, I need the knife now. It's getting a bit tight. Not that you can probably see it from where I've got it happening there, but that's okay. So yeah, it's good to actually finally do this, because usually I've had to wait for records to be released and sold, say on eBay, by a bulk seller to make it worthwhile. Otherwise you end up paying so much for records it's not funny. And for the record, lovely pun there, for the record, these cost me about $40 Australian each, including postage, which I think is quite reasonable. Because for a brand new record or a reissue or something like that, you generally pay between say $30–35 and up to $70 anyway, depending on what it is. If it's multiple discs, things like that. Here we go. I reckon the other one's going to be so much easier to wrap. What have we got here? Oh, this is cool. Okay, looks like I know which one it is. It's the Cathedral In Flames record. But check that out. They've got a little above and beyond here. I like that. The Dark Legend is back. CathedralinFlames.com. Nice. And let's see what's inside. Oh, wow. I did not expect this. I did not expect... Oh, they've thrown in lots of little extras. I didn't expect this at all. I was quite happy just to get the record. Well, here it is here. Oh, that's the back. Children of the Blackest Hole, Cathedral In Flames. As for the band itself, imagine if you took goth rock and crossed it with Rammstein. That's my best way of explaining it, and that's what I kind of first heard them. It's like, oh my god, I love these guys, you know?
Stop kissing in your pants!
Do you mind not doing that? I'm trying to do that. I've got to be enthusiastic. People want to see me happy, and I am happy.
I don't give a shit.
You wouldn't. Anyway, I'll leave a link to their I will leave a link to their Bandcamp page in the description for the video. But anyway, there's a few things to go through here. I mean, we've got the record itself, which I know is, if I remember right, it's going to be black vinyl. This one isn't any special edition or anything. I will quickly open it. Now, I'm one of those people that rips all the plastic off. Some people leave the plastic on their records, but I have heard that this is generally a bad idea because over time the plastic is shrink wrap, and the thing about shrink wrap is it shrinks. So if you leave it on your record, it could warp your record under the right circumstances, and I'd rather not take that risk. Besides, I've got big plastic sleeves, I can chuck them in anyway. Here we go, we'll get that off of there. I don't know if I'll leave that bit in earlier or not, I might edit it out. Okay, here we are. Ooh! Hey, nice. Makes sense. Fire. That's the record itself. Definitely not a cheap platter. It's a little snug, but that's okay. And it's black vinyl, obviously. I like it. I was hoping these would arrive because I'm doing a playing some records at a record, I don't know what you call it, a record club event this weekend at a place called the Brewboys in Croydon Park. I might put a link to the event in that as well if people want to check it out. Lots of different people playing different genres there, and I decided if these arrived in time I would actually use them before as part of it. Now, what else do we have in the box now? Oh, this is neat. A little fold up cathedral thing. This was kind of sitting flat and I just sort of put it together just now. I like that. That's neat. That's a nice little touch. But what I first pulled out of there though, this is awesome. Came with a cigarette lighter. It's like, it's not metal or anything, it's just plastic, but still got the little logo thingy on it there too. And that I totally didn't expect. In fact, I'm kind of surprised that got through in the mail. And what else we got here? Oh, it's a t-shirt, but I've got a feeling it won't fit me. Oh man. Still appreciate it. I can always, if it doesn't fit, I can cut the thing up and turn it into patches. So yeah, with the band logo and everything, and a little bit on the back. Oh, it's a bloody nice shirt. I'm telling you, it's a large. I know that's not going to fit me, and I'm kind of reluctant if I was to cut this thing up, because it is a nice. It feels nice too. It's not. It isn't made cheaply. I'll see what I'm going to do with that. But wow, what awesome extra stuff to get thrown in. They didn't. I don't recall them advertising that you'd get extra bits and pieces with it, so it's a complete surprise to me. And wow, thank you, Cathedral in Flames. That's made my day. That's awesome, and I can definitely see that this is going to come in handy at some point. Now I need to take a quick break. I will be back in a minute. La 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 la. And we're back. As you can see in that little break, I've had a bit of a costume change. I decided to try on the t-shirt, but as you can also possibly see, it's not quite big enough, but I reckon I can probably still wear it if I wear a skirt and have it sort of up a bit high underneath, and it'll still work okay. And something else interesting I noticed on the little cathedral, I don't know how well it can be seen, there's a light. The detail on this thing for something so small is amazing. But on the back of it, there's like instructions for the cathedral. And it explains why they have the lighter in there too. Step 1, it's flat. Step 2, you fold it out. Step 3, apply lighter. Step 4, fire. Cathedral in Flames. Ha 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 ha! Love it. That's great. I like it when bands have a sense of humour about themselves like that. But anyway, enough about Cathedral in Flames. On to the next package. And this is the one from Germany. Oh, what can I say about packages from Germany? I used to buy CDs from this place in Germany when I was trying to get my Torment Records going, which was kind of meant to be like a CD importing thing. And when I got it started at the time, I was actually offered to buy certain vinyl records to sell, and I thought, no, I'm not collecting vinyl, I don't want to touch that. Sort of, you know, about almost 10 years later, it's like, crap. Now I want those records that were on offer because I like the bands that made them, and you can't get them anymore because they're quite obscure bands and limited print runs and all that stuff. And what the hell am I doing? There we are. Getting there slowly. Oh, yeah, kind of. If I can get. I'm trying to find the knife hole. There isn't really a knife hole in this. I have to make my own knife hole. Alright, here we go. I think. Is that it? No, still a little bit to do. It's a mailer. It's not nothing special like the other one, so I'm not too worried. There's nothing amazing. There might be something inside. You never know. But I'm not expecting anything amazing because for this record, I know the record itself is probably going to be pretty amazing because it's not just a standard record. Right, I've got it open. Yeah, it's pretty much a standard record mailer. I've been looking forward to you. Right, let's get that out the way. Put the knife down. Don't want to step on it. And I'm not sure how to pronounce this band name. DIAF or DIAF or DIAF or whatever. And the album is Weida. I'm probably butchering that as well because I think it's meant to be in German, which would make it Weida, if I'm not mistaken. It's all pretty simple, but deliberately simple. This kind of looks, I mean, looking at it, you could think it's anything really. I mean, obviously it's got the goat head, so, you know, could be some satanic elements there. The overall look at it though, it's very simple. It could be a metal album, could be some sort of retro wave album, you don't know. And the interesting thing is with this band, genre wise, they've got aspects of dark wave, they've got aspects of goth rock, they've got aspects of synth wave. They're a little all over the place, and that's what I find makes them interesting. Like one night when I was DJing, playing at Midnight Asylum, I playing some of their music, and I played 3 different songs of theirs, and they all sounded differently. I normally wouldn't do that, but I thought for this time I'd have a bit of fun with it. It's like, yay, new band I've discovered, no one knows who they are. So that's pretty cool. Right, okay, I've got the plastic off. Now, I'm looking forward to seeing the record because I know what it's going to be. And, ooh! Okay, yep, that's sort of the information at the bottom of the page on Bandcamp about the band and so forth. We've got some song lyrics on the back there, but this is where it's going to get very ha 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 ha. Oh yeah, take a look at that. That's what I've been waiting for. And the best part is, unlike a lot of coloured vinyl, I mean, you can barely see what is the A and the B side. There's a tiny letter just indicating. A lot of coloured vinyl, it can be really hard to DJ with, but this looks quite good because it's mostly black with the red added to it. I thought it might have been a brighter shade of red kind of going with the rest of it. It's not quite, but it still looks pretty spectacular if you ask me. One of the worst records I've got for DJing with is my copy of Christian Death's Only Theatre of Pain, and that's on white vinyl, solid white vinyl, and it's really hard to angle the light right to see where the grooves are. But that I could do quite easy. What would be my favourite tracks? Nacht is up there. The first track I ever heard, shout out to Dead Death Rocker on Argoth on Reddit, because she's the one that put me onto this band. The first track I heard was, she posted Nacht, which I'm probably also butchering the name of because I don't speak German. And yeah, it's just a good solid album. A bit of everything for it. Again, I'll put the link in the description so you can check it out for yourself. With the with that one there, I'd had my eye on that for a while, and I was glad I was able to get it. But I consider myself lucky with the Cathedral In Flames one, because that was a limited release as well. But the day after I bought it, it was sold out. So it's like, wow. And then all this extra stuff that came with it, I couldn't believe it. It's amazing. I was just happy to buy the record. It's like, okay, here, have all this extra stuff. And a lighter, I mean, I happen to be a smoker, so the cigarette lighter is going to be handy. And the little Cathedral, I'm not going to burn that thing. I'm going to find something nice to do with that. I might take some photos and put it up later, like when I post on Facebook about it, just in case it gets damaged, to preserve it. But yeah, DIAF as well. I mean, that's, oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. Hang on, what's that in? Oh no, that's the same thing. Thought there was something extra in there for a sec. I've had that happen before. Like, there was a single that I bought. I found it. It was a cold wave band from overseas, and it's not the sort of thing you'd expect to find in Australia. And when I opened it up, like later, there was a photograph in there of the band from about 1995, and you know, what an Easter egg! I mean, you just don't expect to find stuff like that, especially a single the opposite side of the world where you'd expect to find it. It's out of print, hasn't been in print for years. It's like, wow. Sometimes that happens, but a lot of the time I've got to import stuff like this. I'm impressed. I will definitely order stuff from Bandcamp again if I see anything I like. I just probably won't be ordering it from the States for a while until the postage calms down. Anyway, I will see you next time. Thank you for watching and have fun. And if you're going to drop by Brewboys on the weekend, I'll see you there.